Hello, welcome back. More horror attacks. We lost a Mound King. We lost Overkill. That's unfortunate. Another Elder Druid. And another Great Boar of Carnutes. Yeah, we're really losing a lot of Elder Druids. It's really unfortunate. We've hardly got any left, I think. Some battles then. We got attacked by Lanka on one of our fortresses. I don't know. I don't know. I think that came out of the water and attacked this province. I don't know. And we took some provinces then. Xanthrest, burned down a temple with some boars, good stuff. Mia, took a province, good stuff. Took control of Retha, good stuff. And Storm Beratos, burned down another temple, good stuff. So that's all nice. Unexpected event then in Mia. People are plundering and destroying as best they can. What a great event. The storms, local lawman found frolicking with fairies, wheeled, a little bit of income, green marshes, a few gems, horror events, and I think that's everything. Not much else to see in the world. Wait, what's that in Mia? Oh, just lack of supplies. Okay. Oh, there is a deadly disease in Mia. Well, I mean, doesn't really change much, does it? We've got a mineral cave and an arena here. That's nice. Yeah. So took Beratos, burned down a temple, burned down the temple in Xanthrest. Can see another temple here. Gonna go burn down that next, so these guys can head over there. All of my dudes in Earthfall can currently move straight to Mir, so that's good. I'm gonna move one little mage over there this turn. Put up a temple in Mir as well if we've got gold next turn. That would be nice. And I'm currently building a temple in Beratos as well. And this guy who just put up a temple this turn, going to go to Devil's Pond. Put up a temple there, maybe. I think we need a gold event to be able to do this, though, because, well, then again, I don't know. We might have 400 gold next turn. Might be okay. We're a bit lucky. Maybe very lucky, I don't know. But yeah, so just going to try and get temples down. We've got 5 white candles in Earthfall currently. You wouldn't know we had Gift of Health up though, so not really changing much, but it's got to be helping a little bit. Gonna move on to Inuptia next. So, a lot of boars, looks pretty empty. You get that cracked open immediately. And can almost see what this throne looks like as well. So, see if we're going to be able to move anything over there and take it. Would be nice if we don't need mages to take it, like if it's very lightly defended. Guess we'll find out. You know, I'm not even sure if this belongs to Yomi or Lanka now that I think about it. It could be Lanka's, right? Lanka has this. How many thrones does Lanka have? Let's see. They have 2. So it could be. Down here we can see that this throne is probably going to get eaten by Ruva. Because it's totally undefended. So I think that's the best case scenario, right? Because nobody else is holding 4 thrones. So nobody's going to win if Miklan's throne gets eaten. That's going to put the leaders on 6 with 8 needed. And then if we can get this, we get to 4. But then that still means Miklan's going to win if something... I mean, Miklan needs to lose 2 thrones, I think, for us to win. If we take this. And I don't think anyone's going to eat this one. Although that looks like it has fewer defenders than it used to. Maybe Lanka smashed into it and just lost, but killed some stuff? Not sure. But well, that's the turn. 2 more red arrows here. This just been empty for a while, so I'm going to send a barbarian to take it, because why not? It's a nice 4 income province, might as well grab that. And this red arrow is just a mage to put up a temple in Old Flood maybe one day. We're back up to Dominion 9, which is nice, but could be higher. It would be nice to roll through these provinces and start putting temples in the river. And there's only 1 dark candle. We might flip these. I think it's hard to get Dominion underwater from land, but we're also pressuring from the water, so If we're really lucky, maybe we can push Dominion through the river into the throne this way instead of having to put across the land, because this is very dark. Might be a really long time before we can get any Dominion over here. Not that it matters much, I suppose. Ah, whatever. So that was the turn. Well, gonna roll over. I'm not gonna do 2 turns though, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Hello, welcome back. More horror attacks this turn, including a sleeper, which is a bit unfortunate. That sort of strands quite a lot of stuff. Haven't checked yet. Was this my prophet? No. Well, that's good at least. Alright, my prophet would have a name. But yeah. Kind of unfortunate to lose a sleeper. Other than that, not too bad. A druid, a great boar, and a barbarian lord. And then we moved into New Mecria to burn down a temple. This is a bit rough. There isn't much here, but yeah, there's enough to slow down unblessed boars. The boars end up routing. Good job we had the trolls with us. They end up finishing the job. So, burned down a temple at least. Lost the squad though. Loritos, no problems. Sorcerer, nothing there. And Inuptia, also no problems. Killed a sorcerer, that's nice. And some events then. People are still plundering and destroying as best they can. Also a demon possessing a herd of swine. Spring, a wonderful Undine, was dancing in the waves. Found some pearls, and a martyr died. So that's not too bad. We then saw that the Throne of the Churning Ocean was destroyed by Ruva, which is good. But the Throne of Air was also destroyed. Which means that Mictlan has won the game. So, a bit unfortunate. Not quite what we wanted to happen. But congratulations to Mictlan. That does bring this game to a close. Let's view the history, why not? So that was an interesting game. I think we had some things go quite well for us, mostly the early game. I think we got really lucky that we were mostly just left alone for the early portion of the game. Which is kind of what you want as EA Marverni, I think. Things that went not so well were basically everything else, I think. I think it's pretty fair to say that everything else was kind of poor. But we did our best. Learned a lot of things, that's for sure. Certainly I think if I was going to do this again, might make a few changes to the Bless, you know. Would probably be a good idea. I'm still not sure if I would have taken Half Dead though, because Half Dead would obviously be like a massive quality of life improvement. But, you know, we managed to work around the deficiencies of not having Half Dead on the Bless for quite a while. You know, good leaders and some Berserk for good measure, not too bad. Same for not having magic resistance. I don't think it's a big deal we didn't have magic resistance on the Bless. I think it's correct that the boar's magic resistance is just so low that it doesn't really matter. I think the counter to Fear Effects is Berserk, and the counter to Beast Mastery is Beast Mastery. I think that's fair enough. Otherwise things weren't too bad, you know. Could have been better. I certainly didn't realise how important it was that we get Beast Mastery online. I mean, I've never really seen Beast Mastery deployed in a game before. So I didn't realise that it was just like this going to be this massive counter, but yeah, once I saw that it was happening, it made sense, I suppose. Also, goddamn Yomi was huge, huh? Yeah, another tricky thing with this game was some people did not enjoy this map. I think the map looks very cool and it's very nice to play on, but it's a bit awkward because there's just no north-south wrap. So you end up with this situation where like one person just dominates the top and one person dominates the bottom and they can't attack each other. I know Mictlan in particular was a bit frustrated that they couldn't really attack anybody that they wanted to attack for the whole game. Kind of funny that they won anyway. But I do enjoy playing on custom maps. I prefer custom maps to generated maps usually. I think the problem with generated maps is that they tend to just be a bit too... well, regular, frankly, especially Map Nuke. I just hate how gritty Map Nuke maps are. But yeah, I think you kind of need north-south wrap. Otherwise, things just feel a bit... It's just not as fun. It's not as fun when you're like stuck in a corner, you know? It is a nice map though. It looks nice. That's the important thing. Let's take a look at the score graphs before we go any further. So provinces, first of all, it looks like Yomi was absolutely dominating on provinces. I think they were just steamrolling people in the whole north part of the map, and there was nothing anyone else could do to stop them. So it looks like they had fun. Second place then... Well, it was us for most of the game. I think then we lost a lot of our territory to Mictlan towards the later middle portion of the game. Lanka finished second, and yeah, I mean, me, Mictlan, and Lanka are all pretty similar though, throughout most of the latter stages of the game. And Yomi just way ahead, having fun in the north. Forts usually tracks provinces pretty much, and income is probably the same. It's interesting to see how severely Fomoriya just suddenly dropped off towards the end. Because they were keeping pace with Mictlan for most of the game, it looks like, on provinces and income. Interesting. Gem income, how does that look? Well, it looks like Lanka stalled pretty early on, but I guess they were a blood nation though, so it's hard to really... Because they would have had scaling blood income, of course. Is that Ulm who was just kind of... just had a awakening in the middle portion of the game and then fell off immediately? Everyone else kind of similar. I mean, we lost a lot of territory to Mictlan, so they just stole all our gems. It's quite funny that, I mean, Mictlan basically has the same income as... same gem income as Yomi, even though Yomi's like twice their size. I guess Yomi wasn't doing much site searching. Research. No prizes for guessing. I am last on research out of the surviving players. Then we got Yomi, Lanka, and Mictlan was way ahead on research, but it looks like then they just stopped researching. Interesting, maybe that would be a better technique. Maybe I should do that. What I tend to do is stop researching first. That's more my speed. Dominion. Yeah, we had great Dominion, but nothing close to Yomi. Which makes sense because they had so much more territory, but you know, glad we were... If we ignore Yomi first, that's good. Lots of temples, lots of blood sacking. We did start to lose lots of our temples towards the end of the game when Mictlan was burning them down. But, you know, we were holding our own. And army size. Kind of sad that we were never, like, just dominating on army size, isn't it, really? Just kept losing my entire army too much. Although, in saying that, it's surprising that Yomi wasn't first on army either. I mean, they are legitimately a free-spawn nation, right? And they were huge? That's kind of surprising. Mictlan with hundreds and hundreds of beast bats, and Lanka with tons of what I assume is reanimated undead. Actually, yeah, all four of the players at the end of the game had some means of just generating tons and tons of units, right? So, I guess it's not actually that surprising that we weren't way ahead of everybody. Yeah, that's yeah, we all had our own sort of free spawn factories. That's kind of cool. And, well, Ascension points, there it is. Congratulations again to Mictlan. Yeah, what else can we say? I mean, I'm not sure which thrones it was that got eaten. I know that this one just got eaten. I think from the image it looked like the Throne of Air was somewhere next to a cave or a mountain or something. I'm not sure exactly where it was. Oh, this one got eaten ages ago. Can I zoom to it? Let's see. Throne of Air. Yeah, go to province. Ah, okay. So one of Yomi's, that's kind of surprising that Yomi lost the throne. They were so big, you would have thought that a throne here, like, deep in their territory would have been, like, massively defended. But, I guess not. Yeah, fun game, though. Lots of really funny battles and lots of really interesting battles. It was like I alternated between just losing my army entirely and then wiping out Mictlan's armies, which is kind of cool. Another thing that probably would have been nice would be to have magic weapons on the Bless, because that was really awkward when we just got stuck hitting an ethereal commander who just couldn't die. It'd be nice to be able to have magic gore attacks for when things are too big to trample. I think if you watch this series though, you probably learned a lot about what works and what doesn't work with Marverni, right? I think even if this game was a bit goofy, I think it's still pretty cool. I enjoyed it anyway. It's nice to revisit Marverni. Don't think there's much else to say though. Yeah, 6 points required to ascend. Micklin ended up with only player with 3 thrones left. And yeah, we were just dead last. Yomi and Lanka in joint second place. How about the Hall of Fame? Anyone interesting in there? My good shoes and jewelry and salt was still in the Hall of Fame after all this time. Pretty funny. Ah yeah, but that was Parrot. So I'll leave it there. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, as always, do consider subscribing to the channel if you're not already. Maybe, you know, send this series to a friend. Say, hey, check this out. Or just, you know, like the video, leave a comment, all that kind of stuff. I think the next series going up on the channel after this one will be a Nation Gen and Magic Gen game. So it's going to be Idbal. So that should be fun. So look out for that one coming up next on the channel. And there should also currently be a Machaka series on the channel as well. So that one's going pretty well as well. Be sure to check that one out if you haven't already. Otherwise though, that is it from me. So thanks as always for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and hopefully I will see you around.